Right, time to catch up with the news. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is BBC News. A deadly virus has entered the UK from Wuhan in China. It has not been isolated or purified to confirm its existence, but let's leave important details like that out of our script. Being the soya-chomping woke liberals, we will blame the meat industry. So it is expected that its source is from a contaminated bat in a wet market, even though the narrative will change over time. Oh no, how awful! I hope it doesn't come to Croydon. The government have called upon SAGE, the Suspicious Advisory Group of Egos, I meant the Scientific Advisory Group for Emergencies, to help manage this pandemic. Phew, that's a relief. And now let's go to the special 5 PM Prime Minister's press briefing, which you will get used to every day for the next weeks, just to make sure you're all extra scared and think it must be serious. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am speaking as your Prime Minister, to let you know that we are in the grip of a deadly plandemic. So, to help manage this plandemic, you are advised to wash your hands and avoid contact with other people. And stay at home. That's not so bad. I could treat it as a holiday. And now, on to other news. Tech billionaire Bill Gates is the second biggest funder of the World Health Organization. Vaccines take at least 10 years to test and be deemed safe. Bill Gates suggested he could produce one in less than 10 months. He has no financial interest, of course, or experience of health. Now let's go to the Prime Minister's special press briefing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We all need you to wear face coverings to stop the spread of this virus, even though the World Health Organization initially advised against it. But let's not split hairs. Oh no, it must be serious. I better buy a face covering. That's better. I feel safe now. Other news now. Dr. Fauci recommends we all get a PCR test, even though the designer of the test, the late Dr. Kerry Mullis, never created it to test viruses. Ah, great. I will test negative and go back to normal. The test is very invasive and accesses your brain fluid. But you want to go back to normal, right? Oh yes, please. I'll do anything to go back to normal. Now let's go to the Prime Minister's special press briefing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We need you to close your businesses and go on furlough if you can. We'll force you on to benefits and make you reliant on state handouts. But let's not split hairs. Oh great, I will get paid to work from home. More time for Netflix. Now let's listen to unelected SAGE advisors Whitty and Valance. Again. We need you to download our multi-million pound white elephant. No, I'm not referring to me. I mean our track and trace app. We will call it an NHS app to make it sound independent of the government, when really it is just another step towards state surveillance. Oh wow, that's a good idea. I will download it now. And we need you to continue testing for the virus regularly. And now let's go to the Prime Minister's special press briefing. Sorry, wrong image. Promise. I am being advised by Bill and Melinda Gates funded experts, including Professor Neil Ferguson, whose computer models have never been proven correct, but his looks needs to change sometime. I predict 100,000 deaths. As you can see, the R rate's too high. So stay at home and socially distance. Some of you are breaking the lockdown rules. Behave or face a fine. How awful to think people are breaking the lockdown rules. They should be punished. Breaking news. Neil Ferguson has been caught with his trousers down. He broke his own lockdown rules to sleep with a married woman. Well, I never. Now we're going to go to the Prime Minister's special press briefing. Good evening. We are ramping up the tests with a moonshot approach. I don't know what it actually means, but it sounds spicy and makes headlines. Make sure you test regularly. We also need you to test your kids, your goldfish, and your papaya. Some of you are still breaking the lockdown rules. We need you to stay at home so we can make you heal effectively. All gatherings are banned except for Extinction Rebellion, Black Lives Matter, and Reclaim the Streets. These are proven not to spread the virus, unlike anti-lockdown protests. Why? Because I say so. Metropolitan Police Commissioner Dame Cressida Dick suggested you should grass up COVID wallflowers. I don't want to talk to you anymore. The man on the TV said you're selfish. A new vaccine has been rushed through in a matter of months. Vaccines take at least 10 years to test and be deemed safe. But this is a pandemic after all, where 99.9% of the population survive. Side effects are unknown, but we will watch how you will react and get back to you. Have a stab at the Pfizer-BioNTech jab. Okay, I'm jabbed. I must be safe now, right? Breaking news. 1 jab is not enough. You will need 2 within 3 weeks. Okay, that makes sense. I will get a second dose. Best be safe after all. Right, 2 jabs done. I must be safe and able to go back to normal now. Breaking news. Experts are saying there should be a 3-month gap between doses. Breaking news. Experts say we cannot go back to normal until we've all been jabbed. We spoke to Sage Professor Susan Hopkins early today. Get a fucking jab, or you're all gonna die. Breaking news. The new Oxford AstraZeneca jab has now been released. Give it a stab. I didn't realise we had a choice. Breaking news. Experts now deem mixing brands of jab as more effective against the virus. Now I'm confused. Other news now. Early today we spoke to war criminal, former Prime Minister Tony Blair, about the jab. It's not a weapon of mass destruction. Have I ever lied to you? Breaking news. Even the Queen had a jab. So get yours now. It didn't hurt a bit. Get yours done. Don't be selfish. Breaking news. The United States has a new president. Joe Biden has been sworn in as president following a landslide vote ballot rig. To mark his first 100 days in office, all US citizens will be expected to mask up. And on to other news, which of course is coronavirus related, in case you thought we'd let you forget. A new coronavirus variant has been discovered from Brazil. Someone tested positive in Streatham, just next to that Chicken King takeaway. You know the one. They do a $1.99 deal. Unelected scientific advisory group SAGE predicts new vaccines will need to be produced to tackle this new threat. Oh no, not a Brazilian variant as well. Breaking news, a South African variant of the virus has been discovered in Wolverhampton. Oh wow, if I was a conspiracy theorist, I'd say the BBC were taking a mickey. Breaking news, a new Kent variant of the virus was discovered on the islands of Tonga. Whoa, these things don't half travel. Other news now, SAGE recommends you wear 2 face coverings to be extra safe. That makes sense, the virus is a sneaky little bugger. Breaking news, SAGE recommends you wear 3 face coverings to be extra safe. Okay, I'd better listen to the experts. Breaking news, SAGE recommends you wear 4 face coverings to be extra safe. And buy takeaways. Oh, and did I mention the government will close your gyms as well? I'd best make it 5, just to be extra virtuous. Breaking news, Dr. Fauci recommends eye goggles.